we begin, we want to make sure that our compass is set so that the point and the pencil or pen are the same length, or otherwise it gets a bit awkward, especially when you're making smaller circles. Another thing we'll see is that the compass is like a measuring tool. I'll show you how to do this, and then what we'll try to do is the same construction but with less markings. So if you're doing artwork, you don't have to erase as much. So you're first going to start with the main circle as big as you'd like it. Paper slip, I'll do that again. All right, and one thing we want to notice is the point of your compass is intentionally pointy, not just for grip, but because you'd like to see where the center is. You use the center a lot of times for constructions. So first thing we'll be doing is drawing the diameter, which is a line straight across that goes through that point. A good way to do it is put your pen or pencil on the point first, then line up your ruler. It will make it more accurate. And so we're going to apply something we learned about cutting a line in half. And I'm going to change to a pencil. What we learned about cutting a line in half is called the bisector, or a perpendicular bisector. And we're going to be doing that because essentially the yin yang is going to create a circle half the size of this one. It's going to go under or over. And then another half circle that's half the size this way. So the first thing we want to do is cut in half the radius, or half of the diameter. So you imagine that's not there. We're going to cut the radius in half. That'll help us to position our compass. So we pretend one side's not there. We're going to use the center and the end on the right side. We're going to go a little bit past the middle. Otherwise you have a harder time making it accurate. We can draw an entire arc and then go to the center, but to save erasing, we can just actually draw a piece of the arc. We could have done that in the first place, and again, you could save how much you erase. So the next thing is to find the center of your radius. So if you line your ruler up, again, I like to place the pen or pencil first and then line up the ruler, make it more accurate. We can draw a line, but we really don't need to. We just want the point or spot to help us adjust our compass. So the final step, or I guess if you do some erasing, it's next to final step. We're going to position our compass so that the point is on one side or on the center, and the pencil or pen is where the center point is. So in doing that, we're going to draw your half circle pointing downward. Now, in order to do the other side, we don't need to do a construction because the compass is already set at the correct distance. So we can put the center there and the point will be in the right position. So now we're going to make that same shape or design going on top. So if we do a bit of erasing, what we have so far are what they call the seeds or the fish. And a lot of times we'll turn it this way. So another thing to keep in mind is we need to make the eye, the little round part, something like this.